Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters, welcome aboard my channel. I'm your brother Yahya Bakhit, as I will be discussing this topic. Shaytan finds you when you are sad. So from this video, I think we'll basically understand why Shaytan always finds us humans vulnerable and get to us, trying to deceive us especially when we are sad. So before we get into this video and understanding the content, I request you to please continue subscribing to this channel and supporting it, and we grow it together and we engage, especially in the comment section, and as we discuss these topics, and also share with friends, and also like. Without wasting so much time, let us understand from this video why Shaitan finds you when you are sad.
I love you, Allah. You don't just say, my master is Allah and now you're perfect. No, you keep struggling to fix yourself. You find yourself leaning this way. A little too much fear in your life, and you pull yourself together. And you don't let that fear overwhelm you. You find too much sadness in your life, and you remind yourself of Allah, and you hold on to Allah again, and He pulls you back together again. The idea of holding on to Allah to overcome and to be able to navigate your grief and your sadness. Again, I remind you, as I said in the beginning, our faith in Allah will not get rid of our grief. And our faith in Allah will not get rid of our sadness and will not get rid of our fear. But it will make us strong enough to overcome them. Strong enough to go through them without breaking us. It is in those moments of fear and of sadness and of grief, that is when Shaitan comes and wants you to let go of Allah. Because Shaitan feeds you something else. Shaitan says, if Allah is so great, why are you upset? If Allah is so awesome, why did you have to go through all this sadness? Allah could have just gotten rid of your sadness. He could have created a situation where you had to experience no sadness. Why did you have to go through it? Why do you have to have these fears? Why do you deserve this anxiety? Let go of Allah. He's not doing anything for you. That's Shaitan's most powerful opportunity in those moments. In those moments. And yet Allah here says, if you can not only declare that your master is Allah, but you can hold on to that deep inside you, not from someone else, for yourself. If you can do that, then what does He say? تَتَنَزَّلُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ أَلَّا تَخَافُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَبْشِرُوا بِالْجَنَّةِ. If people can live a life of doing that and holding on to Allah that way, then as they're dying, as they're leaving this world, people around them are crying. They can't even speak anymore. They're on their deathbed, and yet they can see what their relatives can't see. They can see angels come down, and angels are having a conversation with a person on their deathbed, and they're telling him or her, you don't have to fear anymore. There's no more fear at all, and there's no more sadness at all. Congratulations, you're going to heaven. وَأَبْشِرُوا بِالْجَنَّةِ الَّتِي كُنْتُمْ تُوعَدُونَ. And then they add something. This is at the end of their life. They're not even in their grave yet. They're not even in their grave yet, and yet they're being told you're going to heaven by angels. Everybody else is crying, they're the ones smiling inside. Everybody thinks, oh, this is so sad, this is such a tragedy, and this is the greatest moment of their life. This is the greatest moment because they lived that. They navigated that storm. When they're in that moment, what do the angels tell them? They tell them, نَحْنُ أَوْلِيَاؤُكُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ. We were your guardian angels, we were protecting you in this life, and we will also in the next life. Allah sent us a special security team just for you. When you were being overwhelmed and you held on to Allah, we became your security around your heart. When you were overwhelmed with grief and sadness and fear, we were the ones that Allah used to send for you. We were the ones that guarded you. We were the ones that shielded you from the whispers of the devil. We were there all along. They're introducing themselves to you. You're meeting them for the first time. They've known you your whole life. نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة يا رب. That's the promise of Allah to those who hold on to Him.
End of the video. A very interesting video that basically tells us the importance of weathering the storm, especially as we go through our griefs, we go through our fears, we go through our trying moment or trials, where we feel sad and feel some kind of remorse. Those are the times when we are vulnerable to Shaytan. So it is actually so important that we hold on to Allah, especially in those moments when we feel those sadness, fear, anxiety, and even grief sometimes, you know. So it's in those trying times that we should basically hold steadfast to the path of Allah or to the deen, because that is the time when Shaitan or the devil is always trying to convince us to look at other options, you know, because Allah, Shaitan will convince you, if Allah is there, why are you feeling sad? Why are you feeling this remorse? Why are you feeling kind of, why do you have these fears? You're supposed to live a happy life. So where is God when you are always not happy? So Allah, it is clearly stated that our belief does not get rid of those fears, anxiety, and sadness. We have to hold on to Allah, because it is those trials are always there, and it will keep coming to us, but we have to weather the storm. So the most important message is, let us weather the storm and hold steadfast to the path of Allah. For me to you today, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. End of my message. Peace out.